Hello everyone! Welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays L.A. Noire. Hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's stream, we continued off by going through the arson desk as Cole Phelps. We solved two fires. Well, actually there were multiple fire cases compounded together. And we had a new partner who goes by the name of Biggs. He was actually a pretty decent guy, surprisingly enough. He seems to care about his job, which is even more surprising somehow in this game. And in the course of our dealings, we may have made some more political enemies from a subdivision contractor, construction company head who has ties to the police pension fund, the mayor of LA, and all this kind of stuff. And he may have been having some houses burned down so he could gain access to their real estate, but that whole criminal conspiracy hasn't truly been proven. But Cole's been sticking his nose where he should, but people don't like that, so we finished that all off. And then at the very end of the stream, we had something quite different happen by turning into Jack Kelso to help Cole's German girlfriend try to figure out what I think happened to her best friend, like the accident that killed him. She said she suspected it's foul play, and she wants Jack to investigate it because apparently he's an insurance salesman or something like that, or an insurance investigative claim worker, something like that. So anyway, right. Welcome back in. We have Ask Next. How's it going? You're investigating me again? Oh no, what have you found? House of Sticks? So we should have the intro to this play again.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Wow, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Ask Next, you're playing around with the song The Sound of Silence. Never heard it? How could I? Elsa Lichtman, you get a 20 grand check for your troubles.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
Use the analog stick to read entries and press A. Select the corner of a ledger to turn the page. Elysian Fields Development, Normandy Avenue subdivision. So Elysian Fields was the construction company that sucks, essentially. Hey, Wolfer, how's it going? Ask Next, you did not pick up on my joke in reply. Think about that song title and whether or not I've heard of it before. I probably have to press things, don't I?
There's got to be more in these files.
Right. Insurance policy. While in the employ of Elysian Fields, Louis was killed when the roof property on which he was working collapsed. So like a cooldown for me pressing? No, I probably just gotta thumb it over. We're not doing the last 2 star again? Interesting. I don't think I ended with 2 stars. I think I redid that one. Maybe, I don't know. It seemed okay enough. Also, welcome back in without horns. Oofer, you were attacked by an insect. Which one? Are you alright? Fell 23 feet to the ground. His falling weight caused ceiling joists to snap, and they fell inward along with the prefabricated roof truss. The cranium was shattered 23 feet. Probably when he struck his head on one of the roof beams.
Wow, this thing was a total waste of makeup.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oofer, you went to the ER. That's crazy. Were you allergic? Hey, Chadwick. Nice to see you again. But it sounds like you've had a rough couple months. Can't turn this page, just that one. Is it? Okay.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
You felt like you were stabbed by a needle? The pain was horrible? That sounds awful. I totally got bit by a bunch of bugs while I was clipping my dog's nails earlier today. Because I like to do it outside when the weather permits. So I don't have to clean up nearly as much. Let's hear her motive for the dispute.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
True.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
Well, that's pretty good. There's something to doubt. She's a pretty good liar.
What are you talking
Damn
about?
it, I knew it.
This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
I'm fine with getting that wrong. Okay.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Right. It's the same angle as last time, so I'm going to say doubt and get ruined.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, but not the phone number.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
There's a clue, though. Hey, Eldon, how's it going? It's been a minute. Here to shake some things up, oh yeah? Wolfer, you're still in pain 13 hours later? It's crazy.
I'll be in touch.
Do you have any idea what stung you? Or bit you? The hell? Just knock things around my office. Astynex, did you ever play that Mega Man X remake for the PSP? Because they do give Vile more of a story in there, and he is his own robot, like Chadwick saying.
Heavens!
No, yep, that explains it. I don't think it was nearly as good as the original, to be fair, but it was interesting at least.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
Interesting. Chadwick, do we blame Dr. Light, Wiley, or Dr. Kane for the events of the X universe? You blame the individual who is given free will, so everybody's at fault. Because the Mavericks went Maverick because they got those X specs. Lufer, you have no idea what got you, and there's no trees when you got stung. Feels like nerve pain. It's very unusual. That's scary. Did they find like signs of a bite mark or a sting or something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know my own strength sometimes, I guess. Do I have to drive myself? Okay. Holding it, it just does its own thing. He doesn't talk to himself, I guess. Without Horns asks, Ufer, do you have any enemies? You sure it wasn't a poison blow dart? Maybe. Who knows? Cement delivery.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Don't know the first thing about that, so I'll take him at his word. Also, that was like the most boring paper I think I've seen in my entire life. My eyes completely glazed over looking at that. Hoover, you got home 2 minutes later and your neck was already swelling. Do you have any, like, allergies?
Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Delays will not be tolerated. Freeways. He's gonna build strip malls. Freeways. He's gonna pave over Toontown. Actually, that's extra ironic, considering that.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off!
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
What the hell?
You're a real asshole.
Takes one to know one.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
The dude just walked up being like, hey, do you want to fight? Like, what? It's almost as bad as that one episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? When Drew's like, things you say if you want to start a fight. And Ryan goes, hey, you guys want to fight? It's pretty much exactly what just happened there.
This is KTI Radio with this public service announcement. Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing problem. The LAPD advises all parents to send their children to Sunday school. And
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Wait. Well, for no allergies except for a type of melon. And that's the kind that just irritates you. It's nothing serious. Didn't X get 3 times as long? I'm not sure what you're asking, Chadwick.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Oh. That much I don't know.
You're a modest little person with much to lose.
Dr. Kane couldn't copy X's suffering circuit, so that's why the Mavericks would emerge sometimes. So the suffering is what allows them to make good decisions with free will and whatnot.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
Not for construction use.
What the hell?
Probably
What the hell?
wants us to talk to them.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live. I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Chadwick, you think it's a wasp sting? Very likely. There's no leftover needle? I mean, sometimes the stingers don't stay stuck. Just try it out.
Yeah, I've been hankering for a dust-up. This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
She wants a 5-star. Goddamn.
I don't have a partner to let me know if I'm being an idiot.
I'm out of here.
Let's try to piece this together.
You gotta be kidding. I could save all year and never afford
Keystone
that.
Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Is this a black and white mode for the game? Yes, sir. Thought it would make it feel more like a film noir film. This dude's trying to run me over. Shoot at the driver? He's trying to kill me.
Come on, Jack.
But why does he have a weapon? America. That's why.
Son of a bitch.
I don't see how shooting would possibly slow him down enough. Okay, I'm wrong.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so maybe I can get him when he hits that. Oh, he can just go. He doesn't need to bring the thing back down.
Oh, shit. Come on, Jack.
Kill him! Oh yeah, this dude's not a cop. He can't just be doing that, huh? Would I say that the game has been drained of color or tarnished? I don't know if I'd call it tarnished, but it's most certainly been drained of color.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
I'm out of here.
Back. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
My dude got a free lunch. There is such a thing. Till he gets the axe for Kelso snooping. Okay. Hope that happened. Oh no, I'm gonna have to restart the whole damn thing, aren't I? Ow, that's loud. Okay. At least when it crashes, it loads again. Okay, at least we're here. Ow! Holy crap! Alvin!
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times.
Doctor, District Attorney Don Sandler, and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And is something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis.
So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Why were they filming? That is
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders
choice
and
of all
businessmen
time.
joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
turn it off, brother.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Ooh, a horsey. So this is the inspiration for Red Dead.
Operator, can you put me through to police dispatch?
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, ma'am.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
He even waves like a dweeb. Hey, Victor and Stella, welcome back in, you guys.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Damn, she's speaking sense.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster next time, honey.
Alright. The playthrough's going pretty well. I'm very intrigued by this mission where we're playing more as Jack Kelso than Cole Phelps. Where do I even go now? What the hell? Elysian Fields? Kind of remind me of the houses where they filmed Halloween. It's a trap. The roof's gonna fall in.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few gaps in that.
I was ready.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
How about to break the goddamn jaw?
Like how they all wait for me to...
Time for you. Don't worry, buddy. I'll lay you out quick.
He did lay me out quick. Oh no.
You're
What's in
one
Noire?
tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
What's a Noire without a femme fatale? Good question.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves.
Don't think I was able to win since the other dude got back up.
What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Elsa.
Getting a vehicle. Oh my god.
Monroe owns the city, owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Back up. They can't find me. Crazy, we're the one running now? Yeah, I know, right? Turn off the headlights, they can't see you.
Watch it!
Try and go up the ramp. Try to be funnier.
Where are they? Is that the last of them?
Go! We're not a cop. We can't break the law like that. Ignore all the times I just went over all those other yards. Got some pretty good acceleration in this one. Go. Looks like the car's stopping. I appreciate that, Vict. It is indeed nice having new faces show up. That dude didn't do the best job cleaning himself off at all.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
It's very interesting what they did with the mics as well to make it sound old-timeier. The way she was peeking. Didn't look for the clues hard enough, apparently. Oh well.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Hoboon, Weapons Company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Where's he going? Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
Polite invitation.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Interesting. So he's gonna become a cop now too, huh? PI of sorts. Public investigator. I was gonna say something else, but that sequence of events was so long I forgot. Oh yeah, the whole big boy thing. Bro, I can't take anybody seriously when they
patch up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
can't take anybody seriously who unironically calls themselves a big boy that's over the age of 10. So is Kelso gonna steal Cole's girl? And I'm already here. Okay, we're already set to go that way. Maybe I should be looking for some clues there, but oh well. Benson's apartment. Need to cut the park lawn or else I'm fired. It's a regular show reference. Which might skew on the younger end of references for my audience generally. Probably needed to look at things. Apartment 2.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Another time and place. Very interesting art on the wall. Is that... It looks like the singer, whatever her name is.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Bagels.
How old are you, princess?
16,
Oh.
mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
This is
Get
messed
dressed,
up.
you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Kick him in the nuts. It's like I can't pull out the weapon right now. Should shoot him in the kneecap.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I don't think you get to ask that question after what we just found. We found the horsey. Kneecap is too nice. It's a start. California, Fire and Life is blah 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 blah.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
I knew you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis.
Get out while you can.
Now I know why.
1,100 to be paid per annum. Ensuring lesion fields against losses or damage occurring to Rancho Escondido. For $221,000. So if it's a public
What exactly
development,
do you expect to find, Jack?
would they be getting the money essentially from the tax dollars, the $3 billion that's been allocated? Is that the angle?
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Curtis Benson is the owner of 2,000 shares of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. 4,000.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
No. Well, wouldn't it be More? Alright, I'm gonna hit lie because it always gives me a chance to back out.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
$4,000 suburban redevelopment shares at 100 each made out to Curtis Benson. I feel like this should work, but I don't understand how this game works sometimes, so I'm going to look this up. Right, I don't remember what this one was called, so we're going to have to... Noire, Curtis Benson. This one's a polite invitation, right? Great. Clinic. Cues with the sheriff certificate. Okay, I'm right. I'm not looking at anything else.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Oh, hey, OG, I missed your message. How's it going? Strong legs to run up those stairs in that suit? I know, right? We've been commenting about the state of wearing suits in the LA heat in the summer. The entire playthrough, essentially. It's like, this looks terrible. Looks worse than Service Charlie's. Right, let's go with the redevelopment.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Lie.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
You got the insurance agreement. I feel like this should work, but I don't know if that's necessarily... Oh, but it is by Fire and Life. I'm just gonna go for it. Hey, Male Laser, welcome back in. Kneecap the band? Nah, this dude is a pedo. He was in bed with a 12-year-old, and what a terrible day to have eyes.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
The inferior lumber? Not for structural use. I feel like this should work. Yeah, let's go for it. This dude is terrible about everything? I mean, is it really that much of a surprise when gestures broadly at everything?
I only approve.
Damn it, what the hell was I supposed to pick?
I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
I need to figure out what the hell was wrong with that. That one, I just had doubt because I didn't have proof. Whatever.
It's time to retreat, Jack. Live to fight another day. Get out of town.
Brother, you're really leaving him? You could throw him away. Well, never mind. Where am I even going next? This isn't even an exaggeration of people like that. If anything, he seemed nicer than what it would probably be out there in reality. Some people really are cartoonishly evil. It feels like almost every day I'm just like, man, why are people just like, why can't they just be
I'm just
decent?
going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
That price is outrageous.
Hell no, we ain't taking no damn elevator.
You're a couple of shingles short.
That's a
of
setup.
L.A.st to watch the races on Saturday. I like you.
Are you drunk,
First
mister?
door on the
Jesus
right when you
Christ.
come out.
But I like you.
I swear, this town is going
I think they're gonna let
Well,
me.
you don't see that every day.
Whoa! Easy!
Victor small community beats a large one any day. I have very mixed feelings about that. Like, on one hand, I would like to grow as the content creator with the channel and whatnot and streaming. Be dope to like do it full time, but I don't really see that happening, at least not anytime soon. Not with the way that I approach content creation.
Not on your life, Buster.
But conversely, if you do grow too much, it can be harder to interact with chat, and that's a little bit less cozy. I personally tend to fall off of streamers or content creators when they kind of grow beyond a certain point because of all that. Because you just have that less kind of interpersonal interaction.
Grown men playing at being boys.
But honestly, I'm kind of amazed that anybody who sticks around for the streams, considering just how inconsistent the content is, essentially, in terms of like what I play through and whatnot. So first door on the right, I'm not paying enough attention. %. There's a balance to it somewhere. Yes, it's weird. Like, some streamers will have like 100 people in their stream, but it not be that big of a deal, and they can kind of handle the chat. It's like not popping off like crazy. Other people can have like 50 viewers in a stream and it's like popping off all the time. It could be hard to get a word in edgewise. And then other people can have like 250 and just not like a lot of active chatters.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
It's the freeway thing.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Got a new partner. True, without horns, my schedule is pretty consistent for the most part. It is a little bit rough, but you know, the consistency also kind of makes it easier in a way. You didn't realize this had a dual chat on Twitch either?
You need some help there, sir?
Yeah, my Twitch audience is very small.
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
It's kind of crazy. Like, growing on Twitch is a lot harder than YouTube because Twitch you're only advertised for as long as you are live. So most like larger content creators kind of do both platforms, but I don't like cross-pollinate enough. And me streaming like this is really bad for my YouTube page, honestly. But kind of the whole theme of my channel has just always been a form of selfish self-expression. Wait, what did he tell me to do? Go up the elevator? Up the stairs. Land Registry. Okay. Scenes like this are why Kelso's the best, and he's much better by being a side character. At least I'm not trying to stream on TikTok as well. You know, I won't even stream on Kick. I don't want to be associated with those gambling sites and crap. Which, I mean, is probably a little bit naive. It's not really like the Google is much better with what it platforms at times. But at least with YouTube, I can try to say, like, hey, don't give people gambling ads, don't give people political ads, and don't give people alcohol or drug related ads. I don't think this is it. You told me land, right? But yeah, we got the odd individual dropping by on the Twitch and saying things occasionally. I do have a couple lurkers on Twitch from time to time. I need the yellow paint. Not paying enough attention. These don't even have the gold thing. Gold door. But yeah, whatever happened to the chandelier? It's gone. We broke it. Fire department archives. Wouldn't it be in there? Exhibits. Around here we get Thai McDonald's ads. True. And we look at the fire one then. Without horns, you didn't know they gave those kind of options? It doesn't always work. I know that much because I've been given gotcha ads as well as alcohol ads, and I've reported them whenever I've gotten them on my main screen. But at least there is a thing to report that you've been given restricted ads, whatever they're called, sensitive ones. Where's the police room? Oh, okay. No. Here. The McDonald's ads in Thai, or is it a cool new menu option? It sounded like they were for like Thai McDonald's.
That's because it isn't. It's just downstairs and across the way.
Thanks.
You sure you don't want to stay and keep me company?
Maybe some other time, Princess.
Damn. She likes the roughhousers, huh? Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Boys, deaths, and marriages. It's not going to be over here, is it? The multilingual McDonald's ads? Yeah, Stella, didn't you get a Korean one as well? You're still playing The Messenger? Nice. Which part of The Messenger are you at? I still need to play through the DLC. It was a fun game. Oh, here it is. Okay. You got a Korean one and a Chinese one?
Details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
That horns, you remember getting Japanese hello work ads and being like, wow, they must think I'm a super weeb. Right, Southern Film Casting, Stanigan Sons? What the hell's all this? I need to look for Benson and what's his name? Monroe? Haven't we seen Sackler before? Apparently not. Oh, there's just okay. Never mind. Courtney Sheldon. Oh, do I have to point at this? No. Are we good? You're in the Elemental Skylands. You're trying to 100% the game. Just only one power seal left. I see. I like that area.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes.
How do I switch the minutes?
58 seconds west.
Oh.
It was 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for 118.17.58 on the longitudinal axis.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here. Use this
What
adding
the hell
machine.
is this?
There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Tell me the numbers. I'm not. Please, sir.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
You. What did you just tell me? Oh. Aren't I glad tech has improved?
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
It's when the finger on the monkey paw curls, because robots are going to replace all our jobs in 5 years. Do what now?
1876988. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
What the hell?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
I lost my hat.
Throw out the guns.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
Weapons on the ground, now!
This one's gonna...
You want me? You got me. Christ. Just missed.
Let's see if I can't put one. Let's go in your eye.
An inch to the left and you would have had it, boys.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Christ, that was close.
Those ants are great armor. They're always the first thing to get shot off, true.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down
It's
here.
important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
It's such like a 50s.
Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
Such a 50s line. Aw, gee, Jack, say it isn't so. No ethical consumption under capitalism. This is communism. We take everybody's money to give it to everybody else. Get houses for nothing? Ain't you know?
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Kelso's apartment, 7 p.m. Where the hell are we going? Probably to the place. Never mind. Silly question. Let's take the ride. Anybody here watch Fringe? I've never heard of that, I don't think. And also, congrats, Robbie. Yeah, you'd be scared not to wear a hat? What if they actually shot you? I know, right? They got rifles.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
I thought they were ambushing me. Is this a full-on stealth mission? Could I not fire at anybody at all?
You can walk. Keep your head down.
Is that our dude? Kinda. We're gonna get them all killed.
Reloading!
I shot his head off.
Your move, mister! I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole! Good kill! Nailed that son of a bitch. Catch a bullet!
Throw out the guns.
Tools on your right! Let me see if I can put one between. That's a kill! This one's got your name on it. Stay down, damn it! Real clever, asshole. I need some.
Oh, he's ours.
I'm gonna find you. That's a kill.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
I was not expecting this kind of Godfather part of the mission.
How long do you...
I'm stuck on.
You're fucking toast.
Can't read the Courtney paper. Gotta look for clues. They killed somebody, they got the skull. Taking a lot of shots, does the health recover? We don't really have a UI for it, so I'm assuming.
Keep on going.
Those in the same spot, okay.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down? I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it? Weapons on the ground, now!
What the hell? Oh. Pretty sure you have infinite bullets? Yeah. I mean, I never watched Dawson's Creek, but you checked out Fringe. It was okay, you guess? I didn't really watch Dawson's Creek either. I don't know how good or bad it was. The kind of dramas that I watched, like Dawson's Creek back in the day a little bit, were One Tree Hill and the OC, I think. Oh, and like the Gilmore Girls. It's a little bit ironic because I feel like they all had pretty good early seasons, at least the first season. Gilmore Girls lasted a little bit longer. But I think it kind of really fell off when Rory left high school. And I remember liking One Tree Hill more than the OC. The OC I felt was just like overproduced or something. I don't know. It was meant to be like the darling child, but it was just kind of mid. Whereas I felt like One Tree Hill had more heart. But it fell off.
Yeah, Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Hell yeah.
Crazy son of a bitch. How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me.
That's my second offer. You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Oh, that's a quality pun. Trojan houses. With that horns, the sides of the screen get darker if you're close to dying. You know red if you're not in the black and white mode. Try to quit calling all the women princess. You get what you deserve. You get shot. LP watching the CW? Oh yeah, I definitely watched a lot of the CW back in the day. Although, wasn't the CW like a Chicagoland native station? That's part of it. Like it was just kind of bundled with like over the air cable or that like lack of cable broadcast TV for me when I was a kid. Not that I like we had cable, but for a while the CW / the WB had like a lot of good shows, and then it really fell off. Really sad what happened to that station. Really, don't know how it's doing now. I mean I haven't really watched TV like that in years.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
How come they didn't let you do this to the pedophile? That's what I'm saying. I mean, if we're gonna go full Batman Renegade Vengeance mode, let us go full Batman Renegade Vengeance mode.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund promises 10,000 new homes. Construction work continues at breakneck pace. Projected costs will run into multi-millions.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down. Please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
You can't
Kelso,
press Y.
An investigator for California Fire and Life has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go. Let them drift away.
Cole didn't want the paperwork. Cole couldn't get the paperwork even if he wanted it. Never tell the bad guy what you know when you're alone? Yeah, he should have known that that guy was the bad guy by looking like a southern Mads Mikkelsen. You hadn't seen Red Dragon yet?
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe. That's a hell of a payroll.
These are the cops. Roy Earl. That was our partner. I was about to say, good, he's getting the least, but it looks like Ted Rossi gets less. Although he's not a regular. I wonder what the significance of the interval of the dates is. He was only $4.50? Well, that's enough to buy like 120 pigs, right? Actually, more than that. I just checked that. Criminal intel report on Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics. 22 suspects.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Yep. Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in L.A. with close ties to organized crime. I recommend he be kept under close surveillance until such time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. Yours sincerely, Roy Earl. Of course.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires, and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
I'll admit, I was not a fan of the end of that case, pretty much at all. The suburban redevelopment fund has been dismantled the old-fashioned way. Nicholson electroplating.
Any news from Jack? There's a statewide APB out on him.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
So how do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
With the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side ready to help him.
Rubicon?
What was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud.
the hell?
KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location, alternative location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown.
Wait, is this... Like, is this actually supposed to be an Annabelle? What the hell's going on? Just what kind of a crazy left turn would that be?
Looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
What the hell is this? This is dumb as hell.
You don't shoot at cops, you little prick. Get that bastard cold.
This is... man, I like don't even care about this. This is so dumb. They're like, hey, there's too much story in between our gun scenes.
You sorry son of a bitch.
Gaussian blur. Do I really have to get this dude?
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
Chadwick, you wish there was film grain or like Gaussian blur over everything in black and white mode?
Let's go.
Maybe jacked up contrast as well?
I've never seen nothing like this.
Well, I can pump up the contrast on my end here. If you really want it. Wait, no, this is the wrong thing. Close that one. Oh no, let's add a new color correction thing. BW, black, and white. They could have leaned into it. I don't know if I can, what's the word? Add film grain. Not with OBS. I could do it if I was in Resolve. All right. We've pumped up the contrast super high.
It's the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
How's that? That's looking crunchy. Do you like that? I could leave it that way. The unfortunate thing is I don't actually get to see this on my monitor, so it's a little bit different. You're fine with it? I might just put it back to how it was. This actually does look pretty damn crisp. This actually makes it look older, almost like the 20s. All right, let me put it back. Is it fun just for the laughs? If it's hard to see in real life, don't hassle myself. Oh, the only thing is, this is only visible on the preview in OBS. So it doesn't really affect what I see when I'm playing the game because I'm playing it on a different monitor. It'd just be for you guys, essentially. Damn, I kind of do like that other mode. I wish I could pump up the contrast and lower the gamma more natively. Actually, maybe I can. Guess we don't really have it. Okay. No, okay. No big deal. Not doing the horror game strat of playing it off the OBS preview. Wait, how is that a horror game strategy? Well, this is fire and arson, huh?
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
For that horn, some streamers
World's turn upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Some streamers that get real scared of the jump scares find the little window makes them less scary. Oh, good for them.
Another day, another dollar.
Vaporized. Oh, brother.
I have a feeling an explosion of this size would very quickly get out of the jurisdiction of the LAPD or LAFD, go federal. Bunsen burner.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. You think it went okay?
Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
This is a busy street, okay?
We don't have enough airtime to speak to both of you, kid.
No, I don't think I have time for you right now. Make an appointment with my assistant, detective.
Some sound that was. Go to work, Phelps. Plenty of people will want an explanation.
This is what happens when the Batman doesn't leave Joker in the chemical plant. What, you don't think this is funny? Batman Clue could be fun. Alfred in the Batcave with a giant penny.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Any idea what this is?
A very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
much the would actually be important.
Doesn't look like anything. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
All right, that's next. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Give the puppies some love. Wilma included. It's a shoe.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
Looks like all that's left. I can try the laundry tag. So what next?
We should search around the edges of the crater, see what the blast tossed up.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Tomoko Okamoto? It's a name.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
I want to die after listening to that pronunciation.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
Oh, I see. What do you mean rotate the outer wheel to the first letter of the cipher? So I guess it's K. I don't know what the 133 is. Oh, like North 133 and so let's go with S. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, you're down for a cipher, break you off with Wonder Years like your man Paul Pfeiffer. I'm assuming those are lyrics to a song. Actually, speaking of the Wonder Years, that was actually a pretty damn good show for a while as well. Didn't always have a happy ending. Some of them were somber, but that also made it a little bit more realistic. Alright, so K, H, S would be P. No, I'm doing this backwards, huh? Wait, maybe I need to spin this to N. I don't know what to do. Camera.
Huh. Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
It's that cool little thing. Okay.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
You pocketed it? These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself. One, 3, 3. Oh, so it's defaulting now. Okay. ACC. N. V? No, that's wrong. Wait, how did I input the V? Intelligence agency using a Caesar cipher in the 40s is crazy. This was a child's game by then. Looks like I'm a child. Oh, KSB. Oh. So now I need to go to J. Okay. North Vermont. L. I can't write. XSB. Avenue.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
I didn't know which side was the inside versus the outside in terms of orientation for figuring that out. It's my problem. Hold up, Babel. Oh, there's an arm. Vermont mention. You know, we don't really get those, do we?
Seems irrelevant.
Stella gets to pull out her inner Chadwick now.
Any ideas?
Let's get to the address you took off the code wheel thing. Find out what's there.
Big ups for the Green Mountain. Coffee. Get me out of here. Am I going to try to rescue? Get your craft IPAs and polar seltzer waters. Is that polar? I don't know. I think a mosquito bit my back.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
I don't think I have grounds to say it's a lie.
Tell us the truth, Mr. Nicholson. You're making bombs for the military, and this was some kind of an accident.
Your pitch is high and wide, kid. Look, we do plenty of work for the military and for aircraft manufacturers, but it's all polishing and plating. There are no bombs here.
Looks like I made a mistake.
All right, let's doubt.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Millions and 40 money. The game really went, we're too close to the end of the story. Let's just throw some bullcrap at the player. I mean, sometimes that's kind of how life is, though, but this feels definitely like a big curveball now, doesn't it?
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Doubt. You're not telling us everything, are you? Fudge.
So you hire a chemical whiz kid and his assistant without checking either one of them out.
Hindsight is a great thing, detective. And I should have looked more closely at their references.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
I guess I was supposed to say Tomoko was a spy. I don't know, man. Doubt, I guess.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. And God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
The fire department can sift the rubble. We can check out the coded addresses. Or we can try R&I for the laundry tag. Maybe take a long shot at the egg cup.
That's why they do background checks now.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
Where'd the phone go? There it is. I wonder if this explosion is based off a real event.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go to the address.
You know the way. You can drive.
Stella, you're searching Los Angeles explosions like a normal person. Number 1.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Need to develop the film. Nanny?
Somebody took the place over. Better watch your step. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, One to the heart. Point blank.
John Doe. I was gonna say Tomoko is normally a girl's name, isn't it? This dude shouldn't be Tomoko, but who knows? Could be a name like Taylor.
James Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
So it's based on a real thing. The real one happened in February of '47. Thank you. I kind of figured that they had to have had more of a reason than just random bullcrap go.
Could be a class ring.
Then take it off and look at it. O'Connor Plating Works disaster? I do feel like it really throws off the pacing of everything else. They moved him? Oh yeah, down in the fridge.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Was it an industrial espionage or an OSHA fail? OSHA fail? Wait, did OSHA exist then? I know you guys aren't actually suggesting it did, per se. Just kind of curious. Another one of these things.
Looks like we have a match.
The earring of Potara. What the hell?
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Find and inspect all clues inside Okamoto's ransacked apartment. That's lame. I wanted to keep looking, but apparently we're done.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Okay, that's that thing.
Can you drive to this one?
Fresh pancakes made with Mullingar flour.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir.
Like how the dude is just cowering there, I guess. So that was the Bureau of Labor Standards back then? They didn't do everything OSHA does now? You didn't know that? You just looked it up? I didn't expect you to, don't worry. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks.
The Spruce Goose? I have no idea either, bro. Sounds like a furniture store. Hangar and service workshop for Hughes Aircraft Company.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
This is a military project, gentlemen.
Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes Aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. We found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Zoinks.
Follow me.
The Hughes is based off a real dude?
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Let's go with McClellan first. Does it really matter what order we do it? I don't think it does. It usually looks the same every which way.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
The way he delivered the lines was really good, but the face makes me say doubt.
Did Hughes have a contract with Nicholson?
Did I have to pick a line?
Hey, kid, lose the tone. Hughes has contracts with every plating shop in L.A.
We'd like to discuss these contracts with Mr. Hughes.
This kid's a riot, Biggs. See Howard Hughes? Harry Truman has to make an appointment to see Howard Hughes.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
True. What is that face? That sounds like the most believable story, but I guess we're clicking down because of this game gaming me. Here's the flashy version of Donald Douglas, pilot and real whiz with the airplane design. Tony Stark's based on him. Oh, okay. Blew an insane amount of money making movies. There's a legit few mysteries surrounding him. Rich eccentric type. Interesting. Doubt.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
How do you know it's abroad? Can't prove anything. The pin! He's lying.
Akamoto is an industrial spy. She's on your payroll.
How do I know that?
A spy, you say? That's very interesting. You have some way of proving she was working for me or Hughes?
How does... The wristwatch? I feel like a couple things could work, but the game won't let me. With my luck, this is just like a doubt type thing. But technically, we don't even know who the corpse belonged to, or who the corpse was, I guess. Spy Chimera?
I did the same thing when I first saw the plane. I was staring wide-eyed for a full hour.
And I'm gonna cheat. L.A. Noire Tomoko. This one's a doubt. McClellan was a lie with the prop spinner? What? How the hell does that work? Whatever. Whatever.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Doubt.
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Want to take a look inside her? And her?
I said Chimera like Chimera? No, you did. Yeah, I like to have fun with the word sometimes. You gotta spruce things up a little bit here and there.
Thing of beauty, isn't she? Ah, well. You probably got places to be.
Okay, so where we came from.
Advice?
What do you say we take a look around inside the plane?
Linseed oil?
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
An inside plan to stop competitors? Question mark?
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Great.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Brother, use the machine.
.76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. Let's see where this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
That's your favorite bad joke?
Help me out.
Check Mapes' office, but easy does it. You find something, he could turn nasty pretty quick.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Meow, you found it? You know when stuff doesn't age super well, but you remember it being great? What in particular did you find? Something a movie you watched as a kid? It's even better when you're like, oh man, I watched that movie as a kid and thought it was funny. It was probably god-awful. Only to be like, wait a second, this actually isn't that bad. It's amazing to be proven right. But I kind of had your experience that you just talked about when I was trying to rewatch Little Nemo Dream Master with some friends. I was like, yeah, I loved this movie as a kid, and I watched it with them. It was boring as hell. I felt really guilty showing them that movie. But it still does have a very special place in my heart. But apparently that movie was under super production hell. Even Hayao Miyazaki like turned it down. Robbie, you have a modded version of Cave Story?
It'll load these inches. You think that cone could have come off one of them?
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
It's all good, Robbie. Do we go on top?
incidental.
I don't know. What if I had 2 rounds fired? Guess we wouldn't really know. Valor.
I don't think this is going to help us.
That's where the morphine was shipped in.
I doubt it.
Meow was a song from a comedy hip-hop album by Blockhead and Jur, came out in the early aughts. That's interesting, because I find it harder for me to just like music that I listened to in the past. Is it the lyrics then?
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
West 2nd Street?
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Never played any of the Cave Story mods. Didn't even know that it had mods, honestly. Jenka's Nightmare. Can't put it in. Gotta go to the station.
You're behind the wheel.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. You had a middleman dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Desk before we do anything else.
I got this gadget whiz putting
Any
recording
messages for
devices
me,
into the
Hopkins?
place.
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out, mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs. You seen the way people around here look at you, Phelps? I'd move along if I were you.
This just goes to the cells, right?
I'm just praying the prince come through so I can nail the son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down.
Chadwick, you just looked. It's 76 in your house and you aren't even into June. You got a feeling it's going to be a hot summer?
The heck?
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
I'm at a loss.
Come on, Cole. Ray's a busy guy. and he's waiting on us with this report.
Isn't this dude Ray?
Where do you
Oh,
stand?
okay, this is so weird.
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs.
That bum took a
You can
swipe
use
at
the
me. I
magnifier.
put him down with my
There's
jack.
quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
It's
I
me.
think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
We need the watch or a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side? Hey, Bronco, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I gotta break.
At least it isn't the curse numbers.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
AI. Not really.
I'm telling you, it'll never
Oops.
stick, and you'll get roasted.
Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that test.
Looks like Roy almost.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail this.
And so the propeller cover thingy was covered in linseed oil. That checks out. My hat.
Can't spare any time. I've got to prepare an evidence brief.
What do you think?
I say we get over to the house and see what we can find. Then we see the DA for a warrant on Mapes.
Die Hard over 3 over here. That's wild. Mods have their own easy mode now. That's crazy.
When is America going to understand it's about giving, not getting?
Get this morning's edition hot off the press.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
You can drive.
House and photograph. 11:05 a.m.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
That horns, is that a real thing or is that like a Kingdom Hearts joke? Oscar Hangstrom, whatever it is.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
How did I learn that he's McClellan?
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Mapes is cleaning up.
Take
gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now!
Take the
Look,
evidence.
by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole! We're out of here!
What the hell is he talking about?
Over here, the window! Get out of there! Fuck. There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
You're doing poorly. Oh, is that why they're moving out of the way? I keep fat fingering.
shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on Mapes. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
Oh, so you can pit maneuver vehicles.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Okay, one traffic stop coming on.
What the hell? Should probably just redo this mission, huh? Pursue burning Mapes from the burning house to the Hughes aircraft.
Stop right there.
That's an achievement?
Slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight.
Dude, don't do that. That is a bad idea. Yeah, just fire your weapons at the military police. Because that's a good idea.
We gotta get these guys.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Suppressing fire.
You're surrounded, and your buddy.
He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Engages in 25 car chases, 26 chase. You can pit maneuver people. I've tried it before, but it didn't work. It never worked. Because some of these are actually scripted. But that car just flew like it was made out of paper mache.
Find some cover.
Stay down.
I'm covering you.
This is up there.
Lay down some cover and fire. I got some more, asshole.
Stay in cover.
I got it.
As soon as he pokes his head out, just step on it.
There. Somebody tag that son of a bitch.
You're covered.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole. I got it. Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
I'm covering you!
Worse than a war zone.
I put the lethal in LP. What? Lethal protagonist 5.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission.
Did we shoot him? Was he up top? Is that what it was?
I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
This felt like such an oddly timed mission. The big, unfriendly, complete Nicholson electroplating. That was such a weird mission. Proving he knew the intrigues of his own plant would have made the case against Nicholson. That was the DLC mission? Oh, you told me? I guess I missed that message. Is there only one DLC mission?
Good morning, Doctor.
Right, let's not see too much of this. Out of the frying pan, the big unfriendly. Okay, folks, we'll go ahead and call things here for the night. Thank you all for joining me. We'll be going live again with L.A. Noire at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the only one you know of without horns? Okay, cool. Thank you. So, hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Last protagonist out.